Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay in Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, so this old place not quite done yet. There is playoff football to be played in the East Bay in Oakland, California. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Oakland Raiders.
Without a top-flight quarterback, the way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had, it's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
4 catches to go, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And a look now at the Cincinnati offense.
And this is a unit that has got the win last week in the wild card round, and oftentimes we say you want to get the open week and get some rest. But many times we see the upsets happen with a team that won the week before and has momentum on its side.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Calais Campbell is one of the tallest defensive ends in the league. Has the ability to get low and play the run, and adds excellent kick blocking ability.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Young working out of the gun. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive for a touchback. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback, a multiple-time Pro Bowler. It's, of course, Eli Manning.
I still remember a scouting report that a former Giants GM had on Eli Manning.
Going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Receptions leader Jason Witten, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest in the air, that's exactly what he did there. That was nice. So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch.
Couple up to the 49.
We got 4. We got 4.
Ready? On 2nd down, it's Warren. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. That moves him back 5. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He gets him a little looking at a 3rd and 5. Now, the Bengals on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Young now. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Taking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a lot. And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. Into the end zone. Oakland Raiders touchdown. We talk about it a lot. One of the dangers of the long field goal, you got to kind of hit it low and drive it. That makes it susceptible to a block here. Not only do they block it, they return it.
And how about how well they did on the return, where they didn't create a penalty? Oftentimes in that type of a scrambling situation, someone will clip, someone will block below the waist, right? You name it. In this case, though, that didn't happen. They formed it up, and he took it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead is now 14-10. 5-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this.
The football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now a man open, but now they face third down. Now Young.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually
here. But remember, it's also third down. Throwing, Young. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
You got it! You got it! You got it!
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it. For Matt Bryant. He's hit from 62 in his career, but that was all the way back in 2006. This will be from 56 yards out. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Tight end's right. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Throwing again. Manning. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On play action. Now Manning. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup, as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the first of 4 Divisional Round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other Divisional Round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills doing battle with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
Bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. From the 27, Manning throwing the out route and complete. That's line.
Ready? Move. 4 down.
Manning going to try and throw on third down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Young to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They're trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the third. It's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Manning completes it to Jason Witten. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
To the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage. Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Down in the backfield and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistent.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 64 yards on the ground. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 9-yard touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Now to tack on the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. Back here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Eli Manning and company getting set here as they head back onto the field. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one's ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? There's always one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the...
Hey, zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
And he locates Walker, complete. 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Manning, and this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
You.
Into the red zone now. Manning looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range.
Yep.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws. Time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter.
This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Julian Edelman taking it in as his guys are able to regain the lead. And Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Young will set to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League. Quarterback now after the pick on the last drive. 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now Young. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Rice.
Can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And Young's throw there incomplete. On 2nd down, Young again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Chandler. And down inside. The Bengals on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Young from the shotgun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Young to throw on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on down. They defer to Brown to start the drive. Gets it up past the 10. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. And he's got Fitzgerald. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Target A.J. Green that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Manning. It got his man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the back. I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down. Work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they pick up 9 yards with it. From the 16, Manning. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Eli Manning with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
We're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Play that didn't allow him to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. To throw, Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now here's Young. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the legs still. This is 32. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. To the air once more, Young. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Young on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll try and run for it with Davis. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in. And now in the playoffs, he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his 2nd TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency. And that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs because we often...
And now Oakland ready to take the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times...
Hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bengals down by 7, just over 1:40 to play. This is where your playoff medal is tested. 20. Back to throw. He completes it to Jones. Half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Man open, Rice. And they're able to touch the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. He's back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the...
Penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the shoot.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Warren. And he was able to for the stop. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. To his running back. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop seconds remaining in the ball game.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Now Young on 4th down. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance, and let me tell you something. Forget being conservative here. Go for it. Now have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, here we're going to play until we have a winner.
54 Mike. Rip right. Check.
They begin with a run by Davis. And he'll wind up with about 6. That'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now the first throw in overtime for Young. And he will find his man on the outside. Good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Out of the gun, it's Young. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he had a nifty little deke juke move.
He might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
First throw of overtime here for Manning. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well,
now Manning on the bootleg. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. Complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Young looks to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught by Rice. And he slips up past the 45 before.
You think you won't get this? Let it go. Let it go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Young over the middle, complete. It's Rice. Midfield at the 50. Young now from the 50. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40. Not pick up. On 2nd down, it's Warren. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So it's all up to the other Matty Ice, Matt Bryant now. This to book a trip to the AFC title game. And the kick is good. He puts it through, and they are moving on to the AFC Championship game. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because it's going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them?